Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at 3 phone accessories for under $5. I say under $5, but they were $5. So, plus tax, they were over $5. But that's not a catchy title. What we've got first is the Aconic Mount It, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's phone mount. Now this, I believe, is the right kind of phone mount. Because you can see at the store, Five Below, where I got these items, they had the other types of phone mounts. The one that goes in the vent, and then a different kind of one that like sticks on a dash. But I believe that those are too specific to different phones, and this is the right kind of phone mount. Pretty simple, okay? Is this glue? Yeah, alright. So it's got a gluey surface. Oh, wait. Is it glue or suction? It's got... Are there instructions to this? Super strong suction. Rubberized grip. Alright, it says it's suction, so it does have like this clear plastic thing, but that's probably just keeping dust from getting on here. It's probably a lot like the pop sockets kind of glue, where it's kind of temporary, kind of permanent, whatever. Stay on there then. Alright. And what's good about this is it's just a clamp. There's nothing more fancy about this. It doesn't like slide into the edges and keep your phone in a hold. It's actually what's holding my phone right now. We're recording on my phone. I'm not gonna disassemble that, but let me show you another tripod I have. I spent like $15 on these clamps basically that just have a 3/4 or a 1/4, whatever size screw is for cameras and stuff. But I do that because it's so simple. Oh, here's my other phone. It's so simple. All you have to do is clamp it in, make sure it's not pressing any of the buttons, and boom, like you're good. You don't have to screw it in to get it to the right size. You don't have to worry about whether your phone's going to fit. It's going to fit most phones up to a certain size, obviously. So this looks to be that same sort of concept. Let's see here. Yeah. So you would just mount this on your dash and pop your phone in there. And you could pop anyone's phone. You could get your friend could pop their phone in. You get a different phone. You don't need to upgrade your thing, right? We looked at the pop socket in the last video, and it came with this little clip so you could slide it in. So you could glue this to your car dash and slide it in. But that's only going to work on your phone. It's only going to work on phones with pop sockets. And pop sockets are not as universal as they may seem. So I'm a fan of this kind of clip. And this one's actually pretty good because it's only 1 unit wide. The ones I have are 2, which maybe makes it a little more stable, but this makes it easier to put it on without hitting any buttons or whatever. I hit a button turning it on, but you can avoid it pretty easily, and you can put it in any way. I don't know how well it will suction. Also, how strong is this, is the question. Okay, you can tighten this knob to make it so that this ball joint doesn't move as much. Oh, but it still moves. So here's what I think is going to happen. It doesn't move that much. I think if your car hits a big bump, this is going to move. I think that's just how it's going to go. This is a $5 mount. It's not the strongest, but I think it's going to hold it in place. Oh, also you could do vertical, of course. I'm going to pop this into my car tomorrow, and maybe I'll include a thing on Instagram, or I'll do a follow-up video showing that this is awesome, actually. I'm glad that this isn't glue here. It's just suction. Is it going to suction to my dash? Almost any flat surface, such as car dashes, windshield, glass, blah, blah, blah. Even drywall. Oh, you gotta take the paper off. Oh! You guys seeing this? I didn't think that would work at all. I bet if I hit it, it'll fall. buy this. All right, this is going in my car tomorrow. No question. That's awesome. I'm going to turn this off. And I'm just going to leave this here. And we're going to hope it stays the whole video. All right, that was impressive. Oh, I'm going to take the phone out, though. I need this. Now, I don't think it's going to hold a tablet. Whoa! Oh, it almost holds a 7-inch tablet. Not quite big enough for that. Sorry, guys. All right. That was impressive. I like that. Now, our next thing is pretty basic, you guys. I mean, it's just a phone case. It's the wallet-style phone case. And we all know that I am all about that bag life. I carry a little bag like this, like a side purse thing. Whatever, you can call it a purse, I don't mind. If you guys want to see a video about what's in my bag, well, it's probably coming anyway. But you can comment below and maybe it'll come faster. Anyway, I gave up on the slim wallet all-in-one life because it just never works out, right? You've got too many things and they don't fit into this narrow space. But maybe a case like this will change my mind. Because I saw in the store that it had some features that might work out. Let's, I gotta open it. Scissors. Alright. There we go. I went with silver. They had black, but whenever there's something that has a color, I try to go for it just to have a little more color in my life. So the way this one works is it has a sweet piece of foam in it. It has a sweet piece of foam in it. All right. So you can see it's got some slippy card slots here. 2 on each side, so 4. It has one of these. I assume this is just for closing it, but I guess you could also put money into it. I'm going to guess that you're never going to close it like that. Like, you're just going to do this and throw it in your pocket. So you could slide whatever you want in there. And then it has this contraption, which is used for holding your phone in place. Now, the thing that I like about this is it's not a glue back. We've seen some of those before, and I've been pretty positive about glues lately. I mean, that is like a semi-glue suction cup. The pop socket on my phone, if you look in the last video, it's like a pretty good glue, but you can undo it a couple times. I've already undone it a couple times, which I didn't show in the video, but it's good. But that's a process where you have to undo the glue. And then it's going to wear out eventually. This is like a thing where it's clear that your phone is not meant to be there forever, which is good because sometimes you want to take your phone out and then just use it. So this, oh, it also has a folder in here, but not on the other side. So this could be my wallet and my phone, but then when I need to use my phone a lot, I could take the phone out easily, very easily, and put the wallet in my pocket or whatever. No key situation. Sometimes they have little holes punched so you can put your keys through there, but they don't have them here. I think you can make your own, or just, you know, only have a few keys. I've been looking into that lately. I don't know how feasible it is, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to use this phone. Now, this phone has a case and a ring clip on it. I don't think it's going to work. Stop turning on also. Also, this phone's really thick. Actually, slide this over. Actually, it fits in with all that crap. Look how thick it is. I mean, it doesn't close very well. All right, let's take the phone case off. Let's not be silly here. Let's not be silly. It's still a thick phone, right? This is my old phone. It has a 4600 milliamp hour battery because I like big batteries, and I cannot lie. Okay, that's more reasonable. It's still thick, but the phone is thick, okay? And you're adding on a little bit extra to that. But it looks like it's kind of neat. Like, you've got everything. You could slide this in your pocket easily. You could open it and answer phone calls or whatever without a problem. This clip is coming off. This clip has not been doing well on any of the phones. I might have to switch to my phone to see if it does any better. Also, it's covering up the camera. I don't know. Oh, but you can slide it over so like it doesn't cover up the camera. If you just need to take a quick pic, I think you're just going to pop it out. I don't know if this is the right holding technology. I like the idea of it, obviously. But I don't know. I don't know. It's not coming out. Not easily, anyway. I don't think this is enough to transition me away from bag life. You guys will have to let me know. But it's kind of a neat idea. This clip never holds. I mean, I guess it's holding it up. Why isn't there one on the other side? You would think that there would be. But I guess the side of the case holds it in. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's just no good answer to slipping your phone in very easily and taking it out in like a permanent thing. Because I don't want to use it like this. I'm just thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about this sort of situation. Alright, the last phone accessory we have today is a VR controller. Under $5. Looks like this is the basic. It's the same thing you would get off of AliExpress for probably the same price. Let's see here. Oh no! Oh, batteries! I guess I don't have to wait for it to charge. Batteries. Batteries. These are AAA. My television remote. This has real batteries in it. You know, sometimes you open up your remote and you're like, oh, it has the weird Chinese batteries that came with it. They work fine, but they're not gonna work forever. Come out. I hate when you can't get your nail on the top part and you can get it on the bottom part, but you know that part never comes out. That's where the spring is. Dang. Come on. Bro? I need a tool. Haha. One. I can't get the other one. This remote is annoying. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend the remote that came with my TV. I'm scratching up the battery. I'm gonna leak acid everywhere. Okay, now it's out. What a butt pain. Now, pop this in. Oh, I should start up my other phone. Now, neither of my phones are VR ready. So this is not going to be like a... So this is not going to be like a VR test. I'm just going to test that the controller interfaces with the phone, and I've got a very special use for it that I want to try out. Let me read these instructions. We'll be back after I read. Alright, so the first mode we're going to try here is actually an interesting one. It's probably not one you're going to use a lot, but if you press the at button and D when you're pairing, well, actually, it works after you've paired, but if you do that, then it puts it into mouse mode. And check this out. You can mouse with the other thing. I don't know what use this would have, but it's kind of cool. Look at that. Look at that. So this is mouse button. I don't know what the other buttons are, but that's weird. You've got a music mode, and then you've got a horizontal game mode if you want to use it like this. We're not going to concern ourselves with that. We're going to concern ourselves with vertical game mode. Because the use I want to have for this is I want to be able to play Mario on the go, you know, on my emulator, whatever, And sometimes I'll have like the pop socket or some way where I can stand it up. But other times I won't. And that's been a big problem where it's like it's not all in one piece like a PSP, so I can't hold it and play at the same time unless I use touch controls, which we all know are garbage. So I want to be able to hold the phone and play with the other hand. And we're going to see if that works. So let's see. What was it? It was the Apple instructions. Vertical at plus C. This like paired instantly. It was no problem at all. So it says connected. If I press at and C, all right, it did something. I think it's going to disconnect here. Oh, it just went. It just did it. Okay. So now we're in vertical mode. Does it work here? Oh, it does. It does work. Neat. Okay. So we're in my favorite emulator, John Emulators. I did that because it seemed like it had the least latency. All right. So let's profile name this VR box. It's fine. All right. So we want, what do we want? We're just going to be doing this, so we're going to be using these. I think we're going to make this jump and this run. So let's jump. Let's run. We still need start, select, and all that. These are the only buttons. So let's make this select, this start. And then I think these are good. I think directional pad is good. Yeah, alright, so let's go back. Alright, so let's imagine that I'm holding it. In fact, let's use our pop socket to hold it a little better. Do I want to hold this in the other hand? I think that I do. I mean, you always D-pad with your left hand, right? Is this weird? Am I doing this weird? I don't think I'm doing this weird. Alright, and I did, okay. Alright, we gotta turn the volume off. Start. Start. Nope, that's select. Start. Alright. Buttons do not work. Why don't they work? Oh, that's not right. Name bad settings. Why don't they work? They worked a second ago. Oh, okay. Okay. Now they're working. Why isn't that working? Seems like run's not working. No! Or you can't press buttons at the same time? Alright. This is becoming a huge disappointment. Well, that's sad. I'm just going to see if the buttons work. Like, maybe it's just the trigger buttons can't work at the same time. I'm just curious at this point. It's worthless right now. Horizontal B. Alright. Edit. Yes. What would this be? No. It was A. This should be A. Should be B. Stop falling over. That's good enough for this test. I just want to see if it'll work. I mean, kind of. I think this... The latency on this is just the worst. Yeah. Alright, I'm not going to be recommending this. It is no good. Alright, that was a little disappointing because one of the things I always carry in my bag is one of these, an 8-bit DOE controller. It's mini, it's very small. This works great, but it's like $40 and you have to use 2 hands, which is, it's good, that's a normal controller, but it means I have to put my phone on a stand. There's no way that I can play like this. Maybe there is. Probably D-pad, not enough buttons. Not enough buttons. No, that won't work. So, I need a different VR controller. If you guys know of one that's cheap and that's good, let me know. I'll try it out because that's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to hold my phone and the controller. Here, might as well use this for something because it's useless. And it has to have at least 2 buttons, you know, so you can run and jump and do this. I think that would be a pretty cool setup. It just didn't work out with this one. The buttons are terrible. The lag is terrible. It's terrible. So because that one was balls, I've got a little bonus one, which I'm sure we all know about. It's just a little sticky thing. Little sticky wallet. Stick-on wallet. This was $1.99 right at the register when I was leaving, and I was like, I must have that. Oh, look, it's cute. It's just a little nylon thing. Will this? No. I was hoping it would go on my phone, even though I have the pop socket on there, but it will not. I guess I could slap it on this one. I'm just not even gonna put it on there. You guys get the idea. It's a little thing. You put some cards in. Seems pretty good. A pretty good setup if you don't need the pop socket. I would love to see some sort of combination. Maybe on the Samsung where it's a tall phone, you could have this and the pop socket and it wouldn't ruin anything. But none of my phones will work that way. So I'm not going to stick this right now. I'm going to see if the pop socket turns out to be something I want to use. If not, I might be throwing this on because this is just dead simple. And again, it does get rid of the wallet pretty much if you can slim it down to be this small, which is probably 2 cards and maybe some folded up money. But, Alright guys, so this has been some stuff that I looked at. If you guys want to see more of it, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video of a completely new topic. Later. You guys are going to have to excuse my hands. I was working on a car today and, you know, that dirt doesn't go away for a day or so. I've also got an eyelash stuck inside my eye back here. Because, you know, when you're working on cars, your eyelashes be going crazy!